Hey guys, I have a President HR2510 here. I'm gonna put on eBay. It's a pretty good working old radio. It does have some scuffs and some marks on the case. Obviously, it had been installed in a mobile, probably at one time, and seen a few miles there. But the radio itself seems to work just fine. When I got it, there was a little bit of a receive issue on the AM side, and I replaced a couple electrolytic capacitors on the board, and it revived the AM receive. The AM was just really low; you could barely hear it, and it actually restored the AM on it. Anyway, the radio had a standard bulb in it. I put an LED in there, and basically it does not allow for the dimmer to operate with the LED. Standard bulb, it would operate the dimmer control. But as far as the other functions go, everything else works on the radio. All the controls seem to function fine. The channel selector, which was kind of notorious on these for possibly giving some issues, it tracks real nice. From what I could tell, the clarifier itself has not been opened up on this radio, and that's about it. I'll go ahead and key it up here, channel 1. I'm on the 20 watt scale there. I did turn the power down to run it with a low drive linear. So if you'd want to adjust that, you can go inside the radio and adjust your dead key. But anyway, here it is, dead key in about 2.5. Swinging about 7 or so on a stock President mic. Sideband is really where these radios tend to shine pretty good. Put it on lower sideband here. I'll go ahead and dead key it and modulate. Yeah, it does about 20 watts or so on sideband there. So anyway, that's about it. I'll show you the back of the radio. The guy I got it off of had done some changes there with the speaker. I'm not real sure how these speakers are supposed to work here, but anyway, the plug and everything is still there. But he wired he ran a wire internally right here to the internal speaker to enable the internal speaker to operate through this plug here. Apparently, it'll come with this power cord. Standard power cord. It's probably 2.5–3 foot long. But like I said, the radio does have a few scuffs and scrapes. It's got the channel change of mic. I cleaned the controls here. One of the controls was a little bit sticky. I touched it up, the solder point on it, and it brought that back in. So anyway, it's a pretty neat old radio. I've got a couple of these, and they're pretty good old rigs, AM sideband radios. A lot of guys run these still today, and sound pretty good on the air. Some of the controls here, it does, like I said, it does have a dim feature. It's got a mic gain control right there. I've seen guys wire adjustable RF output into these SWR calibration controls, but this one actually works like it's supposed to. Your RIT control there is your clarifier. You got an RF gain, squelch control, volume. You get your PA noise blanker switch. You can adjust your channels right here as well, and you got to put your cursor, the underscore there, basically in a position there to where you can actually I got the lock on. You can adjust for your frequency banks there. can scroll that over. Got to hit the spam button to go to the digit that you're looking to bump up, and then you adjust your frequency that way, and then you can go into your spam button and then put it under your channel control here, and then control your channels that way. So yeah, there you go. And you can get those in between channels with this radio as well. And then you can adjust your banks out here, your frequency banks. If you wanted to fine tune a special frequency there. Anyway, that's the radio. Pretty good old radio. That's about it. Thank you.